Hell yeah.
All right, this might as well just count. All right, Brian's drunk.
I'm not drunk.
I could smell you when you came in.
You
Jesus
smell
Christ.
like a bar.
What, really?
It's disgusting.
I didn't eat
Unless you're having bourbon flavored mints. Is that something that'd be the worst businessman ever?
Yeah.
Vodka flavored mints. Honey, you smell like vodka.
Jack Daniels.
That's because of these new mints, honey. I told my secretary who I'm fucking I shouldn't have bought them.
Jack Daniels
I'm
presents.
so stupid. I'm the worst guy.
Old-fashioned flavored.
Yeah, Jack Daniels presents chewing gum.
All right.
He brings this creepy guy in. So he brings him in, then he says goodbye to him.
Wait, you had a guest, or I missed
They don't
your...
want to say goodbye on the street.
I missed your guest?
I said, "You want to pop in?" I said, "You want to pop in for a second? And
For
look
what?
around?"
Literally a second. It was
He
1
lives.
second.
He lives a block up.
It would be like, but he was like his AA sponsor, and they're
Right.
both failing.
It's like
Because
kind of...
the guy didn't say anything, and he was kind of down. He was on downtrodden.
Right.
He was like, this.
Okay.
He felt uncomfortable.
He felt like he's a failure as a sponsor because this guy had 7 martinis at lunch.
More of an enabler than a sponsor, really.
I had 1 martini and 2 glasses of rosé. That place on
Okay,
83rd and First Avenue.
Oh, that's right. It's 2 o'clock.
You
Rosé.
smell like more than that, though. What did he drink?
I also shoved a bottle of champagne up my ass.
For good luck.
Ooh, champagne enemas.
You
Those are
should
fun.
keister a bottle of
6
shit.
more weeks of winter.
Moet.
What did he drink?
He drank 3 glasses of Chardonnay.
And he doesn't have a job either?
Yeah, he does
very well with the
very
market.
good. He's very
He gets drunk and then he does a lot of day trading in
He
the
buys
afternoon.
high.
That's what they tell. That's what Warren Buffett does. You get drunk and then you day trade.
Yeah.
You
He
kind
had
of nailed
many
it.
glasses of wine.
You
Right?
kinda nailed- right.
Everybody's doing great until they're not.
All right.
No, it's just the way it is. Everybody, no, I'm doing great, and then I'm filing for bankruptcy. I thought you were doing great. Yeah, but then I talked to my accountant.
That was Tuesday.
He said I'm not doing great. He said you're spending too much on box wine.
All right. It's very hard to spend.
Franzia.
All right. Oh, yeah, Franzi, that's a good one. How are you doing with the drinking and everything?
I don't have a problem like you.
How are you with the cigarettes? You still manage to kick
Oh,
them
yeah,
yet?
no, definitely still smoke like a goddamn champion.
Yeah, it's hard to quit cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes is bad for your heart. That's what they tell you.
It's bad for fucking everything.
No,
which
but
is
for
why
your heart,
do.
I didn't know it was connected to your heart. But it's like eating fucking red meat all the time. It fucks up your heart, the lining of your heart. Or
Yeah.
some shit.
Various capillaries,
So if you
aortas.
I don't know why people smoke. I used to smoke, but now I don't get it.
I don't get it either. One thing
From
I've
the
never
Kurt
done.
Vonnegut Twitter account, it says it's the only honorable way to kill yourself. And
Who said that?
Kurt Vonnegut Twitter account or whatever.
Kurt
For
Vonnegut?
Vonnegut?
Yes.
Vonnegut.
Vonnegut.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, his adopted daughter does comedy.
Oh, really?
And Eddie Ift was fingering her in the back of my car, sitting in my daughter's.
You can't, unless it's true.
It's totally true. I can say it.
What's
Eddie,
her name?
Her name is Kurt Vonnegut's adopted daughter. If you Google her, it'll come right up, I'm sure. But
The fingering in the car, there's pictures?
no.
Yeah,
but
Google
And
image
Eddie
search
F was
that.
fingering her while you
Yeah.
were driving the getaway car?
I had a Honda Pilot. Yeah, we just
Of
knocked
course
over.
we did. A Honda
I
Pilot.
know. We just knocked over a Piggly Wiggly. No, this was when Eddie lived in Venice with Jim, and
He was dating. What is it? He dating? Oh, he didn't meet his wife yet.
This is way before Lauren. And basically, she would hang around the Improv on Melrose, and she had a jacket. It was like a denim jacket that said Kurt Vonnegut's daughter on the back of it.
No.
I'm
no,
not
shut
even making this up. I swear to
Nobody
God.
even knows who
actually
Kurt
does-
Vonnegut is at the Improv.
Yeah,
it's
is he
just a
enough
bunch
of a
of drunk
name?
fucking Nick
That doesn't
Swartzens.
surprise me, though.
Hey,
in
I'm
LA.
Kurt Vonnegut myself. Am I right, guys? Anybody? I'm holding my belly for the radio audience.
you got to explain it.
Yeah.
I hate to break the
It's
fourth
not
wall.
working in here.
This guy knows how to work radio.
He knows how to paint a picture.
Theater of the mind. But yeah,
Kurt
no.
Vonnegut's daughter.
So she's in the back of the car with Eddie, and she was like, I really want to suck your dick, to Eddie, not me. And I was at the Improv, and I was driving home, and I said, I'll give you guys a ride back to Eddie's. And then she's in the back of the car. They're kind of fooling around. She was cute-ish. And then
You can see back then?
Yeah, I could see back
Oh,
then.
okay.
No,
Well, he was driving.
I had this stick out of the window. No.
Just for when you turn.
Right.
I mean, it's
exactly.
LA.
That's how he
don't really need it.
That's how he signaled.
Yeah, no, this is a solid 10 years ago. And so and then she's in the back of the car, and then my daughter needed a baby seat. She's only like a year old at the time. So she's sitting in the baby seat, and he's kind of fingering her kind of in the baby
Wait, your
seat.
daughter
my
was in the
God.
baby seat?
My
Oh
daughter
my
wasn't
God.
there. No, the daughter wasn't there. She was gone.
Just
She
her
was,
seat was there.
No, I put her in the trunk, because I wanted Eddie to get laid. I'm no cock blocker.
Kids don't. Those kids, when they're one, you can do whatever you want in front of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They don't remember.
I have no idea.
They don't even know what it
Right.
is.
Yeah, when does sexual abuse drive you into the world of porn? Why don't you tell us?
When what?
Sexual
Just
abuse.
finish your story.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, my
Jesus
point is
Christ.
that so they go and then we get in front of we get to Venice and we get to their house and the car had leather interior and she goes to climb to get out of the car and her fucking heel punches a giant hole in the
Nice.
seat. Then they went back to their apartment and or Eddie's had that house with Jim. And I think she sucked his dick, or I don't even know how it really went down. But I don't think Eddie would care about me talking about this because it's so long ago, and I mentioned it before on various other shows. Mark Maron is one of his favorite stories of mine. But
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Name
But
dropper.
I know, name dropper.
Whatever to do with Mark Maron?
No, I never did Mark Maron. But no. So she punched a big hole in the seat. But the thing is that Kurt Vonnegut had like legitimate children that he didn't actually.
He's so blind.
Legitimate
He's so
children.
blind. He doesn't talk about TV shows, talk about radios, shows, and podcasts. That it was like dreaming about Mark Maron's podcast.
Right.
Nobody even. But he's like, I can't see, so he's like living in the 1930s. That Jack Benny's got a good
Right.
show.
That Walter Winchell, somebody.
Oh, that guy's
he's a piece of work.
That guy's terrific.
Right.
What's this television? When I hear a lot of scuttlebutt about.
Right. That Amos and Andy, they better be black. So anyway, but he punched a big hole in the seat.
Mark Maron, that Jim and Sam, they really wake me up in the morning.
Bless you, I think.
Thank you.
Anyway, so that's not really much of a story.
Did
but
you
Kurt-
finish it?
Yeah, did I ever? I'll wait.
Apparently he didn't.
I'll wait to finish it later.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna puke. I'm already nauseous just having
Aaliyah
to sit
Janine.
next to.
Alia Janine is here. And,
Yeah, hi,
Brian
Aaliyah.
can't-
Hi,
Brian
everybody.
can't help himself.
Tits Mahoney.
Jesus Christ.
Tits make me honey.
That's
I'm
all right.
well.
Why was,
That's all
that,
right.
why was your buddy
Okay.
so sad when he left? Was
He
he
wasn't
sad because
sad.
the jokes were going to stop?
Yeah, no. There's a very nice lunch spot like right on the corner over here.
Does
and
it
we
serve alcohol?
Oh, does it ever?
Obviously.
That makes it very, very good, right?
Shout out to Anna the waitress, half Ukrainian, half Costa Rican, 100% fine. Yeah.
Did she pay for that spot?
No,
just now?
she did. Well, she'll pay
What
later.
was the CPM on that spot?
Wait, what did you guys talk about?
Well, our kids go to the same school, so we school talk, and we just had a couple of drinks, and I was
So
just
you're new friends with him, right?
no, not new, 2.5 year friends, and, but
Right.
yeah, he's new enough. He's a great guy, very nice, and
He
he lives
seemed
on-
like a real barrel of laughs.
no, we have fun.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's wearing all dark clothes and he hugs Brian like he just gave him very bad news. Like the fucking Grim Reaper, this motherfucker. I was like,
You know-
thank God he left.
He's on for
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Huh?
He's on for 20 seconds.
I know. That's
Yeah,
all I
that-
need. First impressions last a lifetime.
for sure.
Drunky.
Yeah, donkey. Oh my gosh! So how you doing over there, girlfriend? What's going
I'm
on?
well. I think I graduated college. And I think that's probably
When-
about like the biggest news.
When that happened?
In June.
Well, happy congratulations!
Yeah, that's about it.
I
Happy
said happy
birthday! That's great.
Happy birthday.
I mean, my birthday is in November, so that
You're gonna be
works.
40. You said right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 40.
Wow.
Brian, maybe you could take her out for a drink.
Yeah, no.
No, we'll go to
that'll
Applebee's.
be
If you have any
fine.
time, if you have
Go to Applebee's, get a free dessert because of your birthday. Bring your license. Bring your license. We'll hit every Applebee's in the tri-state
Oh, yeah.
area.
And just get a free drink.
Yeah,
Did
everywhere
you get
we
a
go.
dessert on the Applebee's?
Yeah, you get a free appetizer or a dessert. If
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
if it's your birthday,
Has to be your birthday or Hitler's birthday, which is weird. Every
Which
April,
also could be somebody else's birthday.
right? Every April 20th,
420.
celebrate the Fuhrer.
Yeah,
Right. Hitler died today. Can I have mozzarella sticks?
I'll take the loaded potato skip.
It'd
Yeah.
be packed though on 420.
It would
right?
be. Yeah, it would be smoking weed in front, killing Jews. It's the whole thing.
Canada just legalized weed.
Canada did the whole
Yeah,
country.
The whole country.
Wow. It's gonna-
Everything. So if the liberals want to go move there now would be the time to go
So
move
really,
there. Yeah.
that country needs to be more relaxed. That's cool. Hey.
It's cold though.
It does get cold.
They need to take their mind off the cold weather.
Sure. Yeah.
So, what does that mean for Canada? Is it like legal, just straight up legal? You can just buy weed in stores
Yeah,
and
it's
shit now?
recreational.
Oh, wow.
They have the medical stuff. Yeah.
Well, do you smoke weed
Yeah.
like all the time?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
how I survive.
Really? Are you on any antidepressants?
No.
Yeah, my therapist wants to put me on Zoloft. But
Of course he does.
yeah, she does. How dare you?
Oh, you
Yeah.
haven't started that yet?
I haven't started that yet. No.
I'm excited to see kind of the difference. Yeah.
I think it's going to be like the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm just going to be drooling in the corner. Would you please smother me with a
Wait,
one of
does
the?
she know you like to have a drink once or twice a day?
It's come up that there's a concern that maybe my
Drinking
alcohol
man. Yeah. You
might
think?
influence my Zoloft. But we're not. We haven't said no yet, and she said the Zoloft will probably help me kind of cut down a little bit. Not that I need help. But I mean, my
Right, God forbid. No,
Yeah.
God forbid you cut down.
What are you, Bill W?
My neighbor just told me that he put his dog on Zoloft.
Really?
Yeah, you can do like doggy antidepressants
And
now.
I was like, why?
Doggy Xanax.
Yeah, like if they're like super anxious or whatever. Justin Silver, he does the CBD oil stuff,
Right.
which is, I guess, legal now.
It sounds
in
like
New
that guy's
York.
barking up the wrong tree.
I
a
just
rough
thought it was
life.
strange to give a dog
Sure is.
antidepressants. I don't know. I think it's
Come here,
weird.
Scraps. Come here, Scraps. Come
It's like
take
sweaters
your...
are one thing. Our fucking opioid.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Let's give them opioids.
Yeah, but I could see a dog being in
Antidepressants.
Manhattan being all stressed out.
All right.
Yeah.
With
Sure.
all these fucking cabs and Ubers
Yeah,
trying to kill you. I mean, can a dog even take a shit relaxed?
Well, I mean, they
In
have
New
dog.
York?
They have
In
dog
Manhattan?
dog runs. You know.
Yeah,
but if a
in Central
dog-
Park, you could let your dog
No, but I'm
run,
saying if you don't want to
before
walk
9
80
a.m.
blocks to Central Park, just walk in the streets, I imagine. Like if I was going to want to take a shit, you always want to be a little relaxed. So even
well,
with
there's so much food around. My dog pretty much just like tries to find whatever's on the ground and then like shits. No, she doesn't have a problem. She's used to it.
All right.
I guess.
I stand corrected.
There's something
Yeah.
that white women do in Brooklyn, which makes me fucking mental. Is they bring their dogs on the train? It's like you see it more often than you
Oh,
think.
yeah.
They bring
That's
the dog-
happening more
dogs-
than
dogs
more
are
than it used
everywhere.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a new thing. It's like
Because I
there's
don't know. I don't know if you can say. Are they allowed? And should
No,
I say
they're not.
Emotional
something?
support dogs are though.
But they're-
Yeah,
support
but if
dogs
they're,
aren't-
I saw a fat dude with one of those like
Tiny
emotional.
little things.
What do you call them?
Emotional support dog.
Yeah, and he was sitting because you could tell he kept stroking in the dog. I don't know who was there for who because the dog
Dude,
kept
like-
looking at him when he was stroking it.
Probably afraid he's
So
gonna
I'm
eat
like,
him.
is this
Yeah.
dog
Yeah.
was it a I don't know what, but the
He's
guy,
like, we need to discuss boundaries.
no, but the fact of the matter was, I'm
Whoa,
like,
that sounds
so this guy, no, so now this big fat dude needs a fucking support dog. So like, who gets a support dog and who doesn't?
Here's the thing, though: is registering those is like getting a weed card in California.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's really
super
fucking
easy.
easy. I think you can just you might not even have to meet a doctor in person.
No,
You
you
might
don't.
just be able to fill out like a form on the internet and say,
to
I
get
get
a dog?
Yeah,
No,
no,
emotion.
to get
A support
to
dog?
register your dog as an emotional support
you
dog.
can't
Then
ever
you
say-
can bring it anywhere.
We
Yeah.
can't-
But
no,
if you say to the guy on the train, like, "What the fuck is this?" They might both flip out because if he's emotionally
Disturbed.
on the fence there.
I have I have two friends that are seeing eye dogs, and support animals are not allowed on the train unless they're in crates. Service animals, like a seeing eye dog,
Right,
are
yeah,
allowed.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you see some stupid white woman get on the train, I've seen it like 5 times, and they just have they come on, and then she sits down, and then the dog's like sniffing around and like looking at people. She's like, "Oh, he's a," and then this homeless woman who I always see on the train. I know her. She's always on the F train, and she gets on the train and she goes,
Oh, that's Chef Train Sally.
"Train Sally."
F-train salad.
Yeah, I'd like to pull an F train on somebody in the room.
Nobody cares.
yeah.
What you
Well,
wanna
who is
do.
it though? But who is
Adam.
it?
It's
Adam.
you.
Thank
It's
you.
definitely Adam.
Such a okay.
I need validation.
So she gets on and she's like, she does the same spiel. I was beaten by my husband. I have 2 kids.
Blah
and
blah blah.
Who gives a
Everybody
fuck
in the train's
about
like
you?
blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Get to the point. How much do you need,
Yeah.
Sally?
And then she
Yeah.
starts petting the dog. This really happened like an hour and a half,
Petting
2 hours
not
ago.
her dog, not her dog.
She started petting the other woman who had a dog. She's like, "Oh, what's your dog's name?" Like she's like, "Oh," and then the woman has to like engage her now. So she's like, "She's a rescue," you know.
Oh,
she's,
of course,
And
she's a
she's
rescue.
freaked
and,
out.
yeah, and the dog is like there, and then everyone said this woman next to me is eating lunch. I'm like, I'm on this is the worst car I've ever been on in a
Yeah.
long time.
At least there were no break dancers.
But then she goes, yeah, fair enough. That would be great.
Showtime.
The Let It
Showtime.
Yeah. Or the Let It Shine guys show up.
At least we're not going to rob you. That's something, right?
Yeah.
That's their new pitch. At least we're not going to rob you.
That should.
All right.
They really should give some alternatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, as a way of having a conversation, the homeless woman says to the woman with the illegal dog on the train, she goes, I used to have a Pomeranian, and my mother had Alzheimer's, and my mother used to try and breastfeed it. And I swear to God, I literally burst out laughing. And she comes over to me and she goes, "That's funny, right?" I said, I didn't make eye contact.
That's just good, clean
It's like a
fun.
vampire. I'm
You
like,
can't make eye
no.
contact.
I said that's very funny. Yes, your mother tried to breastfeed your Pomeranian.
You should do it. You should do stand up.
Yeah, you should do right.
Probably the
exactly.
New York Comedy
You
Club.
would bury ribs. Get the show
You
together.
guys will be killing it.
I got a big show coming up, April 19th.
2021.
My 79th birthday. He hit me up on Facebook, Barry Ribs, and
He's a good egg.
he's fine. He goes, don't, he goes, yo, don't, I don't think he said yo, I shouldn't like that, but he goes,
I don't see
you,
it saying yo.
yeah, he goes, don't you, he goes, do you ever use Messenger, like on Facebook? And Facebook for me is not easy to use. I mean, I can get in there, but Messenger is, I don't even know where, I have to, whatever, but I said, no,
He gets DMs from people. He's like, honey, what is this? It's like a big black dick. What?
So I just told Barry Ribs, I said, if you want to get a hold of me, you can give Barry Ribs my phone number if you want. I don't care.
What does he want to talk to you about?
I have no idea, but he instant messaged me or whatever, Facebook messengered me twice.
Wow.
So, I think he saw that thing I'm doing at the Gotham.
Oh, he wants to do it?
He probably wants to get on.
You should bring him on.
He saw Robert Klein's on the bill. He's like, I'm a little younger than him.
We can do the thing with the joke about the Back to the Future.
Yeah. God, poor guy.
Oh, we love him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guest. Speaking of guests, what's going on with you?
I already told you I graduated college.
I know, but for what's your degree in? God.
Psychology.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She lay on the couch herself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What'd you say?
I said she'd lay on the couch herself. You know?
I probably do.
Such a hack. I thought you used to work porn.
Did we?
And that's how you talk to the gals?
No, it was all business back then. I'd be like, spread open wider. We need coverage.
No, that's
Wider.
actually a fair statement. They do say that a
Yeah,
lot.
we say it a lot. We go
Yeah.
wider. We
What
need
is it again?
Wider.
Wider, please. I need to see what's happening.
You should T-shirt that.
Yeah. Spread it
Wider.
open wider.
Wider.
Yeah,
Sell it to the children's store. Put it on a
For
pair
the
of
kids.
yeah, put a pair of overalls. Oshkosh bagosh. Good time.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
with your psychology degree, are you going to start taking clients?
No. I'm going for my PhD in sex therapy.
Are you going back?
Yeah.
Sex
You
therapy.
can get a PhD in sex therapy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you can.
Are you gonna if there's a couple coming there, I'll probably just show them one of your videos?
Yeah. and be
It's like a win-win.
Let me fix
Let's
this.
go
Look
to
at this gal.
Let's go to the tape.
You'd be like, every problem.
Let's watch her work it.
Yeah. She's like, we have
Honey,
no,
hey, missus, have you tried this one?
right. We have no
You got to
intimacy.
make sure you cup the balls.
That's right. Open wider.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everything you say is open wider.
Open wider. You got to make sure we can see
Yeah,
everything.
I want to see what's going on in there. That's what I
Isn't that a
Sex
thing though? Isn't there?
therapy.
I heard somebody talking about that on probably NPR or something. But there's like it's almost like a surrogate type situation where somebody hires you to like fuck their husband and show you. Have you heard of this?
Now we're talking.
Sex surrogates, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh my! You take Discover?
Well, it's not necessarily for like married couples
Okay.
like that, but mentally disabled people or physically disabled. people.
Discover?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
which is more appropriate.
Do your pussy's no good?
Maybe he's had maybe he's had just the right amount of alcohol.
Yeah.
Because you never know what the right amount
I
is.
think he's in the sweet spot right now.
Right at the
Yesterday he was playing a Mexican rapper
Oh God.
at Compound. It was actually pretty funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does some good stuff.
We do
He does some good.
So
some good
seriously,
characters.
sex
Yeah.
therapist is you talk to people with their sexual problems. You're not talking about being a surrogate. When
No, but I want to.
Yeah,
I want to talk a little bit about that. Though.
There's
that sounds
actually, I
interesting.
believe, Helen Hunt did a movie a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
with the paraplegic guy.
It
Okay.
talks about being.
Changed her name to Helen Cunt for that movie.
That's a porno name.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
for
it?
Sure. Yeah.
That's someone's name, Helen
True.
Cunt?
True
It,
statement.
it should be now.
That's so
we'll talk
great.
to
It's
somebody.
Probably a hell.
Taken.
Be funny they fucked
Somebody
up.
get the Twitter account now.
Yeah, she's like dyslexic. She's like, my name's Kellen Hunt. Oh no, I mean Helen Cunt.
God damn it.
It's already locked in, you know. So what does a sex therapist do? You talk to people with sexual problems, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I think that'd be a good job. Just hear about people's sex hang-ups and
Yeah,
how
well, I
their
want
dick
to
don't
do
work and how their pussies ain't wet.
more like I want to do more
Why-
seminars and,
She
and
just brings
stuff
out a
like
spray
that.
bottle.
Yeah, like sex education type seminars.
Just get that pussy wet, yo.
Gotta get that.
Throw a little spit on it.
Yeah.
You'll
Gotta
be
moisten
fine.
that baby up.
All right. So you just got your
It's just a bachelor's. Yeah,
You got a way to go then. You got to get a master's, and can you leapfrog the master's? Go right to the PhD.
Oh, I could do them together
Simultaneously?
Yeah. Yes.
Wait,
All right.
you have to get a master's and a PhD?
Yeah, that's the
So
way
how
it
long is
goes.
that going to take?
Approximately 4 years.
Wow,
Wow.
what a nightmare.
You're going to retire and graduate at the same time.
I know it's going to be amazing. As long as I don't have to get like a real job, I'll be fine.
And it's online?
Some of it, yeah. I do actually have to go in for the PhD. It's at Widener University in Delaware. I believe it's one of the only schools accredited.
You got to go all the way to Delaware?
It's about a 3-hour train ride or whatever my friend told me.
No sales tax.
So.
And then for one class, and then you come back home?
No. They actually, I would probably, do a couple. I haven't really, obviously, looked all that into it. But
She's graduated, so we're looking,
Yeah, I'm taking a year off to let my brain, recuperate.
All right. Can you do anything with a bachelor?
Brian should try the same thing with his liver.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Am I right, folks?
Hey, I just had full blood work. Everything's fine. No problem.
Wow.
But,
It is daily blood
I have,
work.
I have AIDS, but other than that, everything else is fine.
He goes,
You
you
should
meet his
take a
doctor and his
prep, man.
technician. They're all drunk. Too. The guy's doing great.
Just shaking my blood in a cocktail
Just
shaker.
bought us a round of Manhattans.
Yeah.
This guy's a good egg.
He's like, you want your blood
Get
up?
somebody else blood results. Hey, you're doing great.
You want your blood up or on the rocks?
Yeah, exactly.
Vampire drunk. That's stupid. Anyway, so what are you doing your little buttons there? You buttoning up?
Oh, my God.
Wow, you really know how to
see,
flirt with women, huh?
Jesus
You're doing your little
Christ.
buttons.
Hey, I tell you ever hear
The
about the
fucking
tailor who?
string on my sleeve,
last night I
For the
came
fact
in-
that you could even see that was amazing.
I go peripherally. Go ahead.
The last night I came into my wife was watching TV in the bedroom, so I come and I go, it's going to be cold tomorrow? And then I made a move. She goes, that's your line? It's going to be cold tomorrow? And I
Here,
go,
let me warm you up, baby.
I go, it's working, ain't it?
Yep. Did you fuck her?
Yeah.
There you go. All
right.
Exactly.
So
There
if it
you
ain't
go.
fixed, don't broke
That's
it.
right. Wipe her. You throw a sweater at her. You put this on for tomorrow, but right now, get on your stomach.
I mean, if we're married, what are we supposed to bring him flowers?
Yeah.
No, she goes, why don't you come in and say how good I look? Because that would be even worse. I'd be like, wow, you look good.
Yeah.
Like with the shit you say.
Yeah.
Oh, is that you working on a button?
Yeah. Well, I'm not really trying
that
to
a-
fuck
Is that
her.
all
Is
the
that a-
romance gone in,
is that a
in your
sweater?
marriage?
No, I still work it, but I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, if I come in and be like, hey, try to sweet talk her, it'd feel like a little
Like you're faking
awkward,
it.
Are you interested in taking Kevin on as a client?
Oh,
You think?
absolutely. That would be so much fun.
Imagine. It's premature ejaculation. This session would last 3 minutes. Just be like, I got problems with sex. Never mind. I'm leaving. I'm going to Wendy's.
I like when women. What do you, if a guy? It's like it always cracks me when women say deeper. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, it's
You
kind
can
of
only
like
go so far.
my
No,
hands
it's
are
like
tied here.
yeah, sex therapy is like what deeper. Deeper. What do you mean
Deeper.
deeper?
Well,
Like
you
I'm in
do
control
different
of that.
positions that can help.
Oh yeah, is that what it is? Is
You
that what
can.
you're gonna help people with?
Yeah, like you could put a pillow underneath your butt and that could help.
Yeah, and if I had fucking wings, I could fly.
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible.
Or a longer cock on the end of your cock.
Yeah. I mean,
If
you
I
could
was-
just, you could
If I was
just
black, we wouldn't even be here.
Right.
get a strap on. You'll be fine.
I don't need no therapy.
Yeah, you need to get Godfrey to be your
Get some-
surrogate.
Yeah, get some ass juice on my pillow. Fuck you. What the hell you know? Damn. You tripping, button girl. Button girl be tripping.
Anything a black dude says, it sounds cool.
All right, absolutely.
Sounds like they're always hitting on women.
I
that's
got to
fun.
say, I think my favorite impression so far has been Jimmy Martinez after I fucked him. I listened to that the other day and I died laughing. Oh shit, motherfucker!
Wait, he fucked you?
No, we were talking about Jimmy Martinez. I forget if I
somebody
produced Jimmy Martinez's show
yeah.
and how I would only do that if he had a big fat ass.
Big fan, right, exactly. Jim Martinez, right. I felt good, man. Shit, that was nice.
But then once I fucked him, he
Right.
like gay bashes me.
yeah, exactly right. Now I gotta kill you because you fucked me.
Oh shit!
I hate that. Who am I gonna find to produce my show now? Shit.
You got all up in my tight ass pussy.
Oh, I think I tell you blasted me good. Man, you a real nigga. Shit.
Starting to sound like Leslie Jones too.
Right.
How's she doing?
But a hybrid. She was
Right.
on a train yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, because somebody tweeted
Soul
me.
Train.
She was, she was on with Lenny, and they were, I guess, coming back from a gig, and then there was like 4 other people. She's blocked me, but so I had to go on my other cam see what the scuttlebutt was. So then it was like she had like 3 or 4 hairdressers and makeup people. I think just to
All
a
on the
gig.
train with
On
her?
the
Yeah, and
train?
it's still, and they'd probably be like, she ugly.
I can't even.
With 4 or 5 people there trying to fix her up.
Yeah.
No, no.
It does. That's how many normally. There's a bunch of people when it comes to like big productions. Yeah, you could have about 4 or 5 different makeup artists.
Yeah, but she was just doing a gig. If Lenny was there, she's not doing a fucking. She's just doing a gig somewhere.
Can't Lenny do all that stuff?
He could learn. I feel
like that would be great.
He's got it in his DNA. He's a real fucking faggot.
Do they use that keratin, those fibers they use to cover your bald spot?
For Leslie?
For Lenny. No, Leslie's got plenty of hair everywhere. But no, but I mean, it's like,
wouldn't it be great a scoop if it turns out he fucked Leslie?
That'd be pretty great.
Back in the day,
that would be great.
No, I just thought it's a little excessive to bring 6 people with you and
just for one road.
Yeah,
gig.
because it was obviously a road gig on a bus or a train or whatever, so it couldn't have been.
I thought you meant the subway.
No,
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's talking about like the Amtrak.
like Amtrak,
right?
like a
choo-choo.
first class car.
Ooh,
But that's how the black people they go poor because they making a little money and then they hire like what's that rapper?
MC Hammer.
Yeah, he hired like 80 people.
It really was MG Hammer you're talking
No, it was.
Yeah,
We were
he
just
went
talking about the other
totally
day.
broke.
Yeah, he hired 80 people to do every fucking video, every gig. He would bring 80 people to dance with him.
Cuts into the bottom line.
Absolutely. So I'm like, how much could she be making that she's got to pay all these people for fucking? It wasn't even. It was if Lenny, like I'm saying, if Lenny was there, it was just a gig. So
does Lenny open?
Lenny opens for it, but
That's
I
a
think,
weird
I
bill.
think he's got a
How do her fans feel about that though?
Lenny.
I mean,
Well,
he
she's
just
probably
seems
got
like a
those
weird.
SNL fans, and they're all just like women. And
Yeah,
Lenny's such
I
a
guess.
cock. Lenny's such a
It
cock.
just seems
that-
like a weird choice. I don't understand.
No, I mean,
how
I think they became friends with the Yankee things, and I think she really wants. I mean,
You think
speaking off
she
the
wants
record?
that?
I think
Yeah,
she
Off
wants
the
that-
record.
Yeah.
While
I think
we're
she
recording.
she wants that circumcised.
she wants that good.
Orthodox cock.
Schmeckle.
Yeah.
The schmeckle.
What do you call it when it has to be?
Jewish.
The food has to be blessed
Kosher.
or something.
Kosher.
Yeah, he's got a kosher cock.
Kosher cock. Kosher
I've had a
K-O-C-K.
couple.
So he actually has a-
That makes sense.
Have you fucked Orthodox guys before?
Yeah. Who haven't I fucked
I was just
besides you?
gonna- just-
Literally, you would be the only one.
Oh my God, I'm right here.
You fucked Adam?
Not yet.
You would fuck Adam. He's cute though. Adam's cute though, right? You would fuck
I
Adam,
am
right?
way too big for Adam and too
Yeah,
old.
you-
I'm too big and
No,
too
you're
old.
not. You're not too old.
Oh, I'm just too big.
Just a little.
Yeah, if you gain 70 pounds, then you're in business with Adam.
All in the ass.
All in the
Yeah.
ass. Now some belly fat too. He likes a nice spare
Yeah,
tire
no,
too.
I have like I have a solid 6-pack going on right
Oh,
now.
yeah, you want a 12 pack of inches? Yeah,
Didn't even make any sense.
I know.
Right.
Wasn't supposed to. I know, right? So how's the comedy going, darling?
Good. I have I'm doing a bunch of shows, just doing it. I guess that's about it.
With Barry, her and Barry.
Me and Barry.
2022, yo.
Yeah, I got a show coming up, yo.
Yo, Kevin.
Yeah, yo, Kevin. Yo, Kevin. I know you all think I'm the guy from the Back to the Future. Can't even do his own show. Back to the Future, but I'm not.
I'm not what you think
I'm
I
not what you
is.
think I is.
Doc.
I'm coming hard with you people. I was at the Watts riots, yo.
I saw him on a train. He goes, it was the trains were all fucked up. He goes, I'm done with the fucking MTA. I go, how are you gonna? He goes, I'll just walk.
Yeah.
He lives in like
He
Elizabeth.
lives in Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But that's when you get
Elizabeth,
mad
New
and people are
Jersey?
unreasonable late at night and they just bombed or whatever. I'm not saying he bombed, but I've been there. Where you're like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done with this game.
I just take cabs at that point in time. But I'm also a woman, and I
sure
don't like
are.
to ride the train after 1 a.m.
And you don't like
by
to be
myself.
raped.
Yeah, it's this thing.
the
that
MTA.
I
What a
have.
frigid bitch.
Right. Jesus, real prude here.
No, that's
no.
why women can't do a lot of things. Like a guy doesn't want to worry about
Drive.
getting raped. No, but a guy can
way
just take the train whenever he fucking wants. Women can't. My wife don't like to take the trash out because she thinks she'll be raped in the fucking in the garbage room.
Plus, you can't say the word recycling.
I guess she
Kevin,
can.
where's recycling?
Because you'll find out tomorrow. Why don't you ask her then?
Okay. We going apple picking?
The weather is nice, right? For a good apple.
Sure, it's
Yeah,
crisp.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
apple picking?
Very crisp. Let's all go to
fucking, sure.
Hudson River Valley. You guys, let's go. Let's gas up the Audi and
I
just
can
do
see
it.
you doing that.
I've done it before.
my God.
Sure.
So funny.
Do you
By
just
yourself?
you just take your stick and just
Yeah, I just whacked the tree.
That makes sense.
Whacked the tree.
I'm blind. I can do
Right,
this.
right. These are right. Let's get to the core of the problem.
Got it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Got
God.
it.
You just make apple puns and whack at the tree.
Yeah, the whole week before he's writing apple puns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think I write these? Please. But they always see you coming through. They're up in the Hudson River Valley. They're like, okay, you go to New Paltz, and there's some farm outside of New Paltz, and they're like, yeah, apples. Oh, look at me here, license plate here. You bought your car on 11th Avenue, Manhattan, $40 a pound for apples. Like, you come home with like $300 worth of apples. It's like your whole car is full of apples. You're like, the fuck I do with these apples?
Yeah, what are you going to do with them?
Well, you juice
You make a
them.
couple of pies?
My wife makes pies. And then
How many?
And then you fuck them.
I fuck the pies, put them in the microwave with their metal pans, and I cause a fire, and I don't even know it's a fire. And
No,
then,
but how many pies you make?
like, 4 or 5, and then you can
And then
make.
where you keep the pies? In the freezer?
We have various dinner parties. No, we can't freeze a pie.
So you have 4 pies and you eat them just right
Just kind
then?
of like over the course of like they'll keep for like keep them in the refrigerator. They'll keep for like a week and a half.
That's stupid
It is stupid.
to go
I'm not
apple picking.
Yeah, I'm not going. Yeah,
It's women. Two guys. Two gay guys. But
Yeah,
a
exactly.
guy
Oh.
has never said to his girlfriend, "You want to go apple picking?"
No,
I got
never.
a
It's just
golden-
women have to like distract you while you're not. You know what I mean? You have
That's what
to do-
blowjobs are for.
No, you have to earn. You have to earn women fuck you, so they have to put you through like these hoops. You know.
That's a great Nick,
I would
Nick
never
Griffin
make-
bit, actually.
Yeah, it is. So you
Anyone
have
go
to do all
apple
this
picking.
dumb shit, and then they go, "All right, I'll fuck you." You went upstate and apple pick.
Yeah.
But it's just dumb. It's like ice fishing. Why would you go ice fishing when they sell ice? I mean, they
Right.
sell ice and fish.
Yeah.
Apple picking. Are we out of money?
You're not actually catching ice, you idiot.
Well,
I'm like the
sometimes
worst
you
comic
are.
ever. They sell ice. It's a little early. No, they sell fish at the
Right.
fucking store. Why would you sit on ice? You got to cut a hole in the ice, and you got to sit there wait
Yeah.
for a fucking
It's totally
fish.
It's
Well,
the
that
sport.
ice fishing.
Here we go.
I know,
Yeah.
being from the Midwest, ice
Yeah.
fishing is a way to get away from your wife, though.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get
They have
that.
my
You-
uncle
you-
has, or my great grandfather had like the little ice shanty because it was,
Sure, you have an ice house,
and then they
you
just
get,
leave it on the one.
My
lake
family
and
lived in an
stuff.
ice shanty in the 30s during the Great Depression.
I grew up in an ice
Yeah,
shanty.
it was very.
How much ice do they catch?
Yeah, it was cold.
It was so cold.
I guess that's why I call it an ice shanty.
There's no business.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we need more of a musical element.
Yeah.
Pepper it in. Go ahead, Adam.
Right.
A little ambient ice music. Yeah, I don't know. But
Some
it's-
things are dumb, but you'll
Yeah.
fuck a guy for
Yeah, he doesn't have to take me apple picking. He could just
Yeah, because
buy me
you're
an
a
apple.
professional.
I'm
Right.
easy.
shove it down your
An apple.
throat.
I put one in my. I would come in the bedroom naked, right? I would give myself hard already just by smelling the cushions on your couch, and I put a Golden Delicious in my mouth, and I would go. I come and I go, and you wouldn't be able to hear me. I go, Piggy want some pussy. Piggy want some pussy.
You would
And
need
then-
to wear a
How
snout.
would you?
though.
yeah.
You would have to
How
wear
would
a
you
pig
talk with
snout,
an
too.
apple in your
Well, I
mouth?
would have to I would take it out a little bit, but I chewed up apple in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I go, Piggy want some pussy. And I put it back in. And
Why would you be? Why would
Only
you
if
be?
you have a pig snout
Why
and
would
you're
you be a
wearing a
piggy?
diaper.
Because when you
It's
roast a
just
pig,
part of
you
the-
put an apple
yeah.
in its mouth.
Which is interesting
Oh,
because
I forgot.
usually the lady's
You-
the one that gets spit roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
well,
mean,
no,
I
just-
have strap-ons. I have no problem fucking.
Yeah, you
Peg
could
me,
peg
peg
them.
me.
Wait, the lady gets spit roasted?
Well,
Yeah.
they call that spit roasting when
Yeah.
she gets one in the mouth
No,
and
it's
one
like
in
one
the
of the-
one in the
yeah.
keister.
I feel like I'm Amish around you people.
Yeah, right?
You don't know what a spit roasted is?
Yeah.
Even Adam's like, he feel like he's my son. He's
fuck,
teaching
man.
me
I
all
know.
the
Yeah.
ways of the world. Dad, you've never spit roasted, Mom?
Yeah, you know that glass coffee table we have? Let's just say that.
So what is a spit roast? You spit
So-
on them and then you fuck them?
No,
No.
it's because they call that a spit when they put through the pig.
Yeah, I know that.
And then, rotates
For a
whatever.
woman,
So
it's-
just think of the one cock is going through the mouth.
And
Yeah.
another
one cock is
going-
behind, and then
Yeah.
she's on, it's like she's on a spit.
It's like
Yeah.
a better term is a menage a trois, which I use because
Yeah,
I'm
but
more.
that's not
you're
as fun.
French.
Or Devil's
cosmopolitan.
Triangle.
Devil's Triangle, that's another one, right? Although that doesn't.
yeah, that
never
doesn't sound
heard that.
very nice.
Doesn't sound.
But the spit roast.
But the spit roasting sounds better.
Well, for the
Yeah.
spit roasting goes with the theme, but
Yeah.
also
Right.
it's more specific to that configuration.
Yeah.
You've
Good.
definitely seen this in porn a million times.
Yeah.
A million times.
It's-
A million times.
Because
Right.
it's
I've never-
wide.
I've
Because
never
it's a
seen it.
wide open shot, guys. You can see it.
Yeah,
You see
I've
why-
never seen his subtitles. Pig roast.
Yeah,
Or, they
right.
should give
Spit
it. They should
roasted.
show name. They
Yeah.
should show names or whatever.
They
For the
could have,
positions?
sort of like a pop-up video.
Exactly like a pop-up video.
like little bubbles, you know what I mean?
Be like,
Right.
we call this.
Right.
Those were the days, right? Pop-up video.
I love that show.
What happened to it?
It would frustrate me enormously now. I think it's still on television
The
somewhere.
first woman was spit roasted in 1937.
Yeah. Hey,
kind of.
yeah, by Al
Probably
Capone.
more like 1430.
and Charles Lindbergh. Doodly doodly doo. It happened on a flagpole.
They used to call it French style.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. I just shit on my lipstick. Have you ever been DP'd?
Not on camera. So
Oh, whoa.
there's,
Just recreationally.
Now, for Grandpa, that
Holy
means double
shit.
penetrated.
No, I know that.
Okay.
So one of my friends, Stoney
Yeah.
Curtis from Lethal Hardcore, he made
Stoney
this movie
Curtis?
Mm.
Is that
called
his,
Sit and
that's his
Spin.
real name?
Yeah.
Are those the Curtises of Psychoponic?
Yeah, that's his biblical name.
He made this table that had a hole in the center.
Hole.
And
She said
so
hole.
the guy would lie down on his back
Yeah.
and then stick his dick through this hole, and the table would spin, and then he would stick girls on top of it.
Wow.
He only broke like 2 dicks, I
Oh,
think, from
God.
that.
I can't.
There's a couple of the movies out though. Yeah, it was like Spinners or something like that.
Oh, wow.
It's like
But you would have to get like tiny girls and
It's like
and,
they're throwing a clay pot or something.
yeah, and they would have to get very specific guys that had longer dicks
Yeah.
that would be able to do it.
I know what you mean. I bought that table at IKEA. And had to put it together myself. It was
Well,
exhausting.
You
They
could
would-
put the condiments on it. Like
They would
that.
almost have to
a
prop
lazy
their-
Susan.
Yes, yes.
Wait, so it would go up through the top or down?
No. It would go. The guy would be lying down on his back, so it'd be going
Oh,
up.
it'd be going up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, far out.
They'd have to prop them up so that it went at a right angle, because otherwise it would go.
Yeah, and then they had to make the hole like big enough too, so that like the dick wouldn't
Right.
hit and stuff like
Y'all
that. Yeah.
fucking up all my goddamn pillows today. Shit.
So wait, so who is this for? Who gets off on this?
He made movies called like Blumpkins, where dudes are taking a shit and girls are blowing and blowing the guys. Like he has made
Just
some
in
of
time
the
for Halloween.
Yeah.
No, is that
craziest
pumpkin?
movies.
And does it make
Carve
money?
a blumpkin.
Yeah. He's the only guy who produces, directs, and distributes his own content. Lethal Hardcore.
But it's making money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, right? Jimmy Martinez.
Shit, I'm gonna write, direct, produce, and also make rap music about it. I made a table with a hole in it. Now they got shit on it. Fuck, I'm gonna kill all of you.
Wow.
That's the end of it.
Yeah.
It was more like a haiku.
Yeah, we're like, right. Syllables clapping. Well, I met Max Hardcore a couple of times before he went to jail.
Yeah.
I think he's probably still in the pokey.
For what? What did he go to jail for?
he's
He's
been
out.
out of jail for a while. He went to like a couple of the award shows.
Oh, did he really? Max Hardcore
is
is like he wears a yellow jacket and he has a yellow Corvette and he has Max Hardcore on the back of the jacket in case you
and
don't
like
know.
a big. He always
Cowboy
wore
hat.
a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He was in jail for wasn't it obscenity or something like
Yeah,
that?
he like made like he
made some.
he made
gross-
really gross like shit and piss porn and
And they put him in jail?
Yeah.
yeah, but it was like so bad that they were just kind of like, you gotta stop. Like we're just
And he wouldn't stop?
yeah.
Yeah, like like a couple of people, like they'll get a warning, or sometimes they have gone to court. Like Mike John, he had made this movie where he had 27 dudes like come in a bowl and then
Yeah.
like had the woman drink it.
Well,
They call that oatmeal.
it was,
Oh my god.
it was New Year's Eve. It's like, yeah, this Max Hardcore, even the ACLU was like, you know what, man, just no, sorry, we're not doing that. He's like, I'm gonna take a severed horse's head and shove it up your asshole. And they're like,
He
it's like,
probably would have if
yeah,
he would have been.
yeah, it
allowed
was really.
to.
I saw a video. There's that Rocco Siffredi. He's pretty retired now, I think, but he was doing it. I saw the
He
scene.
was very violent.
Yeah, he was very
always
violent. And he's fucking a girl, and he had her head in the toilet as he's
Oh
fucking
my
her.
god.
Was
And then
that Bobby Brown or Dana DiRamone?
my prerogative?
Different Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
or
the-
maybe not. Who knows?
It could be. Bobby-
It could
yeah,
be.
Bobby Brown is-
He
he
needed
doesn't-
money for a while.
Right.
Bobby Brown's he's a
It was a girl.
porn star. Oh, Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
She spells it with an I.
Yeah, of course.
That way you
Right.
know.
Of
Right.
course she
Good
did.
for her. It's her prerogative.
And I'll let you know why her last name is Brown.
There was a couple that he did that too.
What? Sure, her name's Brown because she's brown?
No, because she's like a big shit porn kind of thing.
Anal.
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 All this talk is making me hungry.
Hey, Carlos, can you get a couple Snickers bars, please?
Where's
in here?
that restaurant again? I'm gonna need a
Oh, it's
martini
right
after.
Right at
this.
the block. Don't worry, I'll take you
I mean,
out.
after a while, porn is disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm very vanilla. I just like watching,
When
older
girls
girls.
eat other girls out. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
no, I like mompov.com. You'd be great for mompov.com.
I would probably I'm already on
She
it.
probably,
No, you
probably already
you didn't shoot for them,
alumni.
did you? You didn't shoot for mompov.com, did you? You
I
didn't
have
know.
no. I have no idea.
Okay.
Isn't
I
that
don't
a
remember
new
anymore.
genre though? Mom POV.
It's a terrible name for the site. We talk about it all the time, a little too much, but it's just basically like
Or
women.
not enough.
Yeah.
No, I know they're not moms.
No, they're like 28 to.
Yeah.
Show me your
22.
kid. Show me your kid.
Right.
Yeah,
Kid should
I want
be
to see a
in the
birth
room.
Fuck
certificate.
somebody in front with your holding your kid in your other hand.
Right. Just like
That's the type of porn you want.
No, I'm just saying they're all moms, but they're not. I don't believe it. I don't
No,
believe
there's
it.
actually not a lot of parents.
No,
in
it's like,
Right.
it's like some 8-year-old boy in the corner on an iPad, just like
Well, the cutoff.
My mom's
for,
a whore.
yeah, looking at Lambos.
I mean, they do have like I've
That's a little
definitely
too
done
close to home.
scenes
Right, yeah, that hurt.
where
a
I
little bit.
had like a fake child or
Oh, really?
whatever.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like a doll.
No. Jesus Christ.
I mean, funny.
No, like an 18-year-old like
No, that's how people get in the HOV lane in California.
Yeah,
They put a doll in the baby seat.
Sure.
And then when a cop was there, like, he's dead. He just died.
They did sell those like mannequins for a while, where like you could stick it in the HOV and they would sit next to you, like some guy with like a mustache on. It would look like a person.
Yeah, they would have to look pretty realistic.
I was surprised it didn't become like a thing where you would like hitchhike and people would just stand there and you could pick them up.
Pick them up just so
Right.
you could
Yeah, they would.
drive
And you
in
give
that
them $20
lane.
and then
Sure.
and then they go on the way back on the
Perfect.
Yeah,
Going the diamond lane.
everybody wins.
Yeah, there's nobody hitchhikes anymore. On Martha's Vineyard, they hitchhike, but nobody really hitchhikes. You can't. When's the last time you saw a hitchhiker?
No, I'm saying, but for HOV it makes
Right.
sense
Yeah.
because you
Right.
then you save some time.
Be like a new
and then
Uber ride.
you meet a
pickup.
new friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Jimmy.
I-
He
ironically,
could or could not kill you. You never
yeah,
know.
I have HIV, and you're in the HOV. Wow, what an onomatopoeia.
What are the odds?
Start a
No,
foundation.
I used to
Yep.
hitchhike all the time.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, you used to be able to.
They never came on to me. What do you mean? You
Nobody-
still can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah, you can not really.
You never-
I don't,
you-
what do you mean not
I
really?
haven't seen anyone hitchhike since.
Because it's
I
like because
was-
of
No.
Uber. Uber killed it. It killed a lot of things.
you never had like a long haul trucker ask you if you want to get high?
No, but I used to do some.
Be-
I used to.
besides my
I used to. Do, I
Very
used to do
nice.
some long haul hitchhiking. I hitchhiked from the Jersey Shore to Philadelphia. That's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but most people are going to Philadelphia, right? I mean,
Yeah, but that's why I did it. No,
you ever get picked up by a queer?
how would I know?
Well, I'm saying,
I like how
I know,
I
my
paused
friend-
on that.
No, my friend did. He was. We were like at a baseball game, and then he sat in the front seat, and then I was in the back seat jerking off.
Yeah.
We were just kids, but I was in the back seat, and then I guess the guy tried something. Then he goes, "Yeah, we're gonna get out here," and then I just followed his lead, and then I think he just said the guy was weird or whatever.
Oh.
when anybody picks up like two kids hitchhiking the side of
Yeah,
the road,
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
he's up to
But
something.
you don't want to pick up two kids. You want to pick up one kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want
Yeah,
somebody
'cause-
isolated.
One kid with no ID on him. Just one lonely
Easier
boy.
to murder.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
No, looking back, I guess I know I had sexual appeal because the priest never came on.
looking
to me.
looking
right.
back.
In retrospect.
Hitchhikers.
The priest never wanted to fuck you.
No, but I have no game. Even my wife, I'll be like, "Hey, it's cold outside, huh? Anybody want to fuck me?"
Like bring
Even
her
that's
sweater.
Even that's not working.
So,
No, I don't know what it is. I mean, you'd think with all the hitchhiking I did, somebody would have tried something.
well, you know, Barry Biggerstaff got that sweater at Kmart he wore the other day.
Bob Biggerstaff?
Yeah, you got to go buy it at Kmart.
Barry
Bring her out-
Biggerstaff.
Barry Bob. Barry Ribs, Bob Biggerstaff.
Yeah, well, you have to. Some people try to get no disrespect to Alia Janine, but like most people try to get like because Bill Burr was in town. People are like, what are you trying to get Bill Burr? I'm like, we got Bob Biggerstaff. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good. We know what we're doing.
We're trying to get smaller names.
I literally
So we
live
can shit
one
on
train
them.
stop away too.
No, I know.
No, it's great.
Don't
Thanks
say
for coming
that
into the
around
show.
Brian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, he doesn't know which direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right.
Don't
And
worry.
he also doesn't know what direction he's going.
Correct.
If you're on your menses,
Mr. Magoo trying to rape.
right.
Just always trying to rape.
I'm like fucking a mailbox.
Come here.
You're so
Come here.
cold. Why are you so cold?
You're a little boxy.
Yeah, right. I don't like your steely demeanor.
It's an ottoman.
On the side of the road.
You're in Pottery Barn Kids, Brian.
Yeah, right, exactly. Now, if you were on your period, I could follow you.
That is-
The other senses get stronger as you lose your
Oh
vision.
my God, you're not a bear.
No.
Settle down.
All right, just saying.
Is that how bears fuck?
Pull
no, but they
Pull that string out like
what
a piece
was
of
that
salmon.
movie from? They could smell the menses.
Oh, The Revenant?
Was no.
When the bear tried to fuck Leonardo DiCaprio?
What?
You ever seen
Was
the
it
movie?
the Great Outdoors or something like that?
Oh, yeah, with John
John
Larroquette. Yeah, John Larroquette,
John
right?
Candy?
John Candy
John
was in-
Candy, and also John Larroquette.
and
Both of the Johns.
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, you're right. No, John Larroquette was in Night Train. No, not Night
like
Train.
hanging out-
Court.
No, he wasn't in that. He was in.
No, it's like hanging out with Grandpa. You got to talk about like John Candy, John Larroquette.
Completely different fucking
stuff he
people.
can remember.
Wikipedia-
That John Candy was a hoot, wasn't he? You remember
is
Chris
drunk
Farley?
again.
I don't know that Chris Farley, that young whippersnapper. Well, you've been blind for how long now?
Oh, about 2.5 years.
Oh, I thought it was longer.
No.
So you know what's going on.
Yeah, although I don't really my new iPhone. I can't even work it. I'm just kind of like I just swipe at it and go call somebody.
It does gotta suck because there is no like.
There's no button or
There's no
anything.
braille for
Yeah,
that
there's no
iPhone.
braille.
He called me 7 times one weekend.
all by accident. Believe me.
Yeah, they just kept calling. I was like, stop. But you can't even call him back.
Yeah.
And go, you can't text him and go, stop. I think I did, but then I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
That a blind guy is fucking up. That's
Calling
my
you.
sense of humor.
I take my dogs out for a walk. I tie them up in front of the bar, and I just go and have a couple glasses of wine. I went to my wife. I'm taking the dogs out for a walk. I come back. She goes, "How is Pravini?" Which is where I go.
She knows because she saw it on the credit card?
Yeah, of course. But
She tracks where you are from the credit card?
credit card. Yeah, and a little thing on my neck, a little tracker.
Yeah.
Finds
She
me.
probably has the
Look at the
tracker.
GPS.
Yeah, GPS.
She shows her friend. She's like, "Oh, look at him. He's at another bar."
Shocking.
Wait, so you can track a guy on your phone?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have the share my location thing or whatever, and if you have like the like family sharing plan, like for kids, you could have that shit on there. Yeah, so
does my wife know? She doesn't know where I'm at.
I don't know.
Unless
You
we-
go. I can find out. Pull
No,
up
we
the-
don't have a sharing thing.
Oh.
No, you
okay.
can get
No.
busted even by accident though, because even like Google Maps will say like destinations that I go to a lot.
Yeah. Like
Right.
you have to go in and like clear all that
Yeah.
shit out and
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
save.
Picking
yeah.
up girls at Lane Bryant.
but it'll say like where I'm like, oh boy, this would be bad. You can't really fuck around anymore. Now with
Yeah.
you can't fuck around if you have an iPhone.
Yeah.
I bet though, because you have such juicy, big natural tits, so
Oh,
they
God.
probably like block the
At least
signal.
we have a title for this episode.
Yeah, juicy.
Big, juicy,
Juicy
naturals.
Yeah.
I think it might just block, your sensitive areolas and everything. They probably break the signal
Oh,
from space.
never talk about my areolas
All
ever
right,
again.
well, whatever. I'm just saying.
Come on, it's a little personal.
I know, I'm
We're all
sorry.
right here.
All right, great. Why don't you guys leave the room? It's private. Right. I'm like James Lipton, or I'm like James Tipton.
Every time, Brian. Every time.
I know. What do you
No,
want?
no, you can't. You didn't ask her if she does
More
privates.
private.
You do privates?
She does privates.
No,
believe
every
me.
time
I
she's
know.
there, you ask me,
He
you
also
do
hasn't
privates?
tried to touch me today
No,
either,
yeah.
which is
No,
fine.
He's a
I'm-
gentleman.
I'm trying to sit on my hands so
He's
it's
out
nice
of
and warm.
he's out of singles.
Yeah, right.
I
After
do require money.
yeah, after the show, my hands will be warm for that goodbye hug. Right. Yeah. Cook an egg in my palm. Yeah. Good times.
So
All right.
what you and your buddy talk about at lunch?
At lunch, we talked about he's coming to Laugh for Sight on November 12th at the
Oh,
Gotham
that's-
Comedy
that's
Club.
one ticket sold.
That's my
And-
birthday.
Oh, no kidding, really? Well, happy
Why do you
birthday.
have Alia Janine on the show?
All right, I'm not controlling
Yeah.
the booking.
Wow, what a cop out!
well, I'm not. I'm,
Those natural juicy tits. Don't
Yeah.
you think, though?
well, we can talk about it. I mean, there's going to be quid pro quo.
This
as they
Yeah,
say.
could get very
absolutely not.
transactional.
They used
Who's
to call me
booking-
Harvey.
who's
He
booking
can't
it?
afford me.
They used to call me Harvey Blindstein, so I can still get in there.
Used to.
Watch me come in a plant, and we'll talk about it. Hey.
Who's booking it?
It's always
The
a
club?
palm tree. Am I right, guys? 'Cause-
Yeah, palm tree.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's
That
pretty
was-
good.
That was all right. That was all right.
He's been sitting on that for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just waiting for me to come back.
yeah. Brian, who my friend Brian Fischler.
Extra,
he
extra
books it.
blind.
Yeah, he
Brian.
books it.
He's
Yeah, extra
Jewish.
blind. Yeah, he's Jewish. Yeah,
He's Jewish and blind. How much does a guy have to suffer?
and bald.
And bald.
yeah,
but he
but-
doesn't know.
Poor man.
But he's not not to risk sounding anti-Semitic. He's not very Jewish. He's always he's like I'm the least Jew because he likes sports and he
Eats
doesn't. He's not
shellfish
religious.
and-
Eats shellfish and ice cream at the same time. It's
That's
like
right,
oh,
you
an
can eat
oyster.
A cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That's right. You can't eat meat.
Uses
and cheese.
electronics
He's the
on
guy that brings the
Saturdays.
dog everywhere.
He goes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can bring the dog on the train. He's the only one that can. But then I never finished this. Then that homeless woman gets on the train and she goes, I'm, my husband beat me. I've seen this woman fucking twice a week at least. And she goes, my husband beat me. I have 2 kids. And she goes to the dog. She goes, oh, what a nice dog. He starts petting the dog. And she's like, the one was the rescue. And then she goes, my mother has Alzheimer's and she used to watch my Pomeranian and the Pomeranian used to try to have the dog breastfeed her.
You already told us.
Yeah, apparently you also have Alzheimer's. You're blind and have.
I saw him going there, but I just thought, well, there will be a different.
He was going to let him go.
There will be a different twist.
I thought he was going to finish the story.
Yeah, me too.
Like the epilogue, and it turns out she's my cleaning lady.
Right. That would be something. Yeah, I should maybe.
That was great.
All right,
you're like on a loop.
I will.
Yeah.
I will see you guys in 90 days.
Right.
Kevin, good luck with the shows. I expect remuneration for my time off. I need to get healthy.
That was the most Artie Lang moment you've ever had.
That was great, though.
Where you literally tell the story. I never told you the ending. But that just became better. That he gave us no new information. I didn't tell you that, honey.
I kept waiting for another twist.
That's funny.
Never came.
No, I mean, you're not. I mean, everybody makes that mistake when they're drunk or losing their mind. Or they really have Alzheimer's.
But let me tell you the end of the story.
No, Keith the cop said, he said one time Artie finished the show he finished their Thursday with the story, and then he told the same story Monday morning. First,
oh my god!
Like the first minute.
I can't wait to tell you guys.
This
Did I tell you this story? Yeah, we just closed the last show we did. You closed with it. Now you're opening with it. I mean, I've seen a guy tell the same joke twice in his act, but you know.
Well, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, because you don't know if you told it.
You could do 3 shows in one night.
And if I do, I never go, hey, I never told you this one before. I kind of go like, I don't know, I think I've told him this. So I tell him real shy. And Brian,
and then the audience looks just like we did.
No, I know. The audience does get weird. And then you have to go like, are they just weird because they're weird? Or they're weird because I'm retelling the fucking joke.
Yeah, that joke used to hit better.
And then if you do it, you get furious because you're like, nobody could have just gone like, you already told us. Or maybe they think they had another part of it.
The thing is, they give you the benefit of the doubt. They're like, this guy's a professional. He's not going to tell the same joke twice. But you're delirious. You've been on the road.
Right.
Mark Cohen did it 3 times. He told the same joke 3 times.
Like in a row?
No, in a 15-minute set.
Oh, my God.
Because he smokes a lot of pot.
Oh, my God. Were they 5-minute jokes? That'd be great, too. It's just like a 5-minute joke, and he launches into it again. Just loops it. Yeah.
That's like an artist. That's like performance art or something.
Is.
God damn.
Oh, my God. Lenny comes out. He's like, I'm here to fix your printer. I'm here to fix your printer. I'm here to fix your printer.
Mark Cohen said, I don't know, I think I've told this story before. I know not today.
How about 10 minutes ago?
How about in this past hour?
Mark Cohen said, because he smokes a lot of pot, so he always felt like he always had to take a shit, you know? Mm-hmm. He always, whenever I'm around him, he's like, I got to take a shit. Like, it was always like a piece of shit trying to get out of his head.
Is that a thing for people that smoke
I don't know. It's a thing for him, though. He always like, I got to take a shit.
No? Okay.
Anyway, so he was doing a gig. He had to do 40. He had to do 45. He had to do a 45-minute set. He says to the crowd, he goes, I've done my time, but I really have to take a shit. So he goes, I'm going to go take a shit. If you want to stick around, I'll come back. I'll do more time.
Jesus.
So he goes to take a shit. He comes back, and most of the people are still.
Yeah.
That's how empty their lives are. They're like,
we'll wait for this guy to shit.
No, but he was a guitar act back then, so he had like he would do fucking songs.
They didn't even have somebody to go do time in between.
No, they just waited.
They just waited.
They put up some music or anything. Like
I hope something.
A little fog
Could you
hat?
imagine? Could you even take a shit under those kind of conditions?
Oh yeah, big fat one.
Yeah, right. That'd be.
It had to be in the chamber.
I was ready. I did a gig upstate. Not even that long ago. I had to take a shit the whole time. So then when I finally done, I was like, I just got to take a shit, you know.
Right.
And then it was like kind of like a private kind of a thing. So I took a shit. I had to wipe my ass.
Yeah.
I used my
That's usually how it goes.
I used my right.
We're
my
glad
right hand, and then I come out of the bathroom, and they probably thought I was just pissing or fixing my hair or whatever. But they're all trying to shake my hand. At first, I was like, I should
wash
shake
your
their
hands?
Yeah, no, I didn't wash my hands. Yeah, of course I washed my hands. But you still got fucking speckle on your fucking fingernails or whatever. I don't want to shake someone's hand after they just took a shit.
No.
Yeah.
Am I alone?
If they announced,
Well, who goes in the bathroom and tries to shake someone's hand like right as they?
No,
see
I wasn't
come
in
out
the. No, but I just came out of the bathroom, and at first people were like, "Oh, great show," and I was like, and then but then I'm like, everybody's gonna wait, and I can't be like, "Oh, I just took a shit."
Yeah.
So I just shook their hands. I'm like, let them fucking deal with the whatever the what do you call it? What do the Africans get when they all fucking eat shit?
Ebola.
Yeah, Ebola. Okay. Like that. Let them enjoy their Ebola. And there became a fucking Ebola outbreak in upstate New York.
Like
and,
years ago, I was all coked up, and I was at a nightclub, and I saw Stephen Baldwin, and he went into the bathroom, and I followed him into the bathroom, and he was taking a shit. And it was like
follow him into the stall.
it was like a restroom. It was like a nightclub. And I stopped, and he's in there, and he's like shitting, and I go, "Hey, Stephen Baldwin."
Oh my god!
And he's
Is that you, Stephen Baldwin?
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah." And I said, "I loved you in Usual Suspects." And he goes, "Thank you." And then I did a fucking blow at the bathroom in the
You
like
did
in the
blow
other stall.
while he was taking a shit?
Yeah, I was in the other stall. He was in the handicap stall, and he's not even handicapped. You know, so that's on
You
him.
didn't
No,
bring
you're
that up?
the handicapped one.
Yeah,
I would have
yeah, yeah.
complained
You didn't
about
bring that up, though?
I didn't. So I'm in a wheelchair. It's really nice to meet you. Your career's on a roll.
Oh, my God. This guy.
Good
You
times.
can't shut this guy
No. God,
So you did blow while he was taking a shit?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be weird? Because if a guy's taking a shit, there's like, again, there's fecal matter in the fucking
In
air.
the air.
He's
And
like,
you're
I
inhaling it.
I snorted Stephen Baldwin's shit. Is that why I love Jesus
That's
now?
why you're going
Probably.
blind.
going blind. I'm Stephen Baldwinitis.
He only would do a line in a bathroom if someone was taking a shit because he liked the combination.
Yeah, it's all steamy in there.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Oh, that's sick, right? You don't do that stuff, right? In your porn?
Cocaine?
No, like you do. You try to always stay away from shit, right? Anal and.
You gotta
and
Oh no, I do anal, but like there's a way to like clean out.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know there's a way to
enemas
clean
and
out.
stuff
We all
like
know that. We've had
yeah.
gay guys on the show before, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like, so you take an enema the day before or whatever?
No, like you take a laxative the day before, and then in the morning clear it out, and then throughout the day, like you rinse out with enemas throughout like
While you're getting anal,
yeah, throughout the whole shoot.
and that you do that for him or for her or for yourself?
Both. Also, because it can be seen as obscene to have like shit play or whatever. So yeah, so they.
That's
So if
like
the guy
a-
takes his dick out and there's shit.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen, even when I
No, I
like.
bet you're really good at cleaning your
Yeah,
asshole
no,
out.
Well,
I'm
you
pretty good.
cross over to a different genre. Then.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, if a guy takes out his
Some
dick
shit.
and there's a little shit on it, that's bad. It's a baddie.
Yeah, they would cut that part out.
Yeah.
Definitely
Oh, they
separate
will.
checks if you're on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're going
absolutely.
Can we get the? Can I get this?
Thank you, check.
Can I get this mahi mahi wrapped, please? Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
Just got a little bit of shit.
All the
on my
shit
dick.
you've done, I don't. It's amazing.
Yeah, I just like
It's
vaginal
amazing
sex.
you're not. It's amazing you're not worse off than you are.
Yeah, right.
How many times have you done cocaine? Like
Today,
hundreds?
No,
like
not
today.
today.
How many
Like
times have you done
hundreds?
it
I used to
today?
sell
Can't count.
cocaine in the early 90s.
You
Of
did?
course
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, I used to go to Washington Heights and pick up an ounce, and I would bring it back and break it up into grams, and I would go to nightclubs. And
You and a buddy?
I had a friend that would help, yeah. But I would go to Dominicans, all the Dominicans in Washington Heights. I would just go up there and they would be on the corner. This is like 92. I was out of my mind.
I
but
bet they talked a lot like my wife.
they go, who got the pericos? I would say, who's got the pericos? Pericos is like the slang
You would
Dominican
just get
term.
off the train?
Yeah. And I
You would just ask random
Yep.
group
If
of
there were
Dominicans.
3 Dominicans on the corner, they were selling coke. And then
What train stop? 178th Street?
probably, yeah,
Oh,
sounds
it
about
could
right.
not
Off of
have
Broadway.
been good. It's so like stomped on by the time
Yeah.
it gets.
I don't know. I would
shittier.
get the good shit. Like I would
But
go
you
upstairs. I
take
would get
it
the yellow.
yourself?
Yeah, of
You
course.
test it yourself?
Oh yeah, go upstairs. There'd
Little
there'd
gummy?
be a grandma like making fucking pernil, and I would be in an apartment, and they'd be a triple beam scale, and just a bunch of bagged
Like
ounces
that,
of
like
coke.
that Denzel Washington movie.
Or like or Bad Lieutenant or something like that. Right? I'm putting my arms out. You remember that movie? You'd be good in
No.
that. You should remake it with you and me.
What
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah, you could be Harvey Keitel.
Yeah, exactly.
She could be everybody
And
else.
then you would sell it?
Yeah, I would sell it.
You would sell it yourself?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Where?
I had like regulars, like I
Through
would do-
lethal hardcore. I don't know.
Yeah, lethal hardcore. Yeah, like an 8 ball is 3.5 grams. So I would have like a bunch of people that would take 8 balls, and I would sell the 8 balls, and then I would have like grams that I would sell at that. I just
No,
knew
but where
people.
would you sell that? Bars and
Not-
stuff?
well, I had people I knew, and then I also knew like I would tell people. I would say I'm going uptown.
Yeah, I'm making a run.
I'm making a run. Who wants? They'd be like, I would go to this place called Cafe Tabac, and I go, I'm making a run, and be go, I'll take an 8 ball, and then I'd gram.
And they
grams.
wait for you, or you
Yeah, it would
the
take me
next
like an hour.
day?
Take me an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
Yeah, that's the thing about cocaine.
so
The
you don't have to-
waiting for
you
the
just had
dude
to-
to come back.
I know, right? It's
They
the
would
worst.
sell it to you like in an 8 ball, and then you would
No,
just
sell
sell
it to me like an ounce, like
Yeah.
like
and then you'd have to break
Just
it
a
up.
brick.
Yep, break it. I did.
And that would take a little bit of
Ooh,
time,
did you
right?
wait?
I got good at
While
it.
I can't see
you're doing
people
it.
waiting for cocaine being real patient.
He
Here's
wasn't
the
eyeing
question.
it up though.
Here's the question. Did you ever step on it a little bit after?
No, I never threw anything into it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No rat
That was it.
poison?
Yo, my shit was pure, nigga. Shit. This white people be lining up for my shit, know what I'm saying? Shit. Ready to go, OJs. Let's go. Roll them shit.
So you call them OJs?
Yeah, exactly.
Killer black
Yeah,
dudes?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then you would, and then he'd wait, and then you go to the
Well,
bar and sell it to 'em.
here's what I do. I go to my apartment. It was right around the corner of the place. I break up like half of it. I would quickly like break out what the people were waiting for. and
Would
just
you
kinda
weigh it?
Put it. Oh yeah, I had a little digital scale, but you can get good at like eyeing out what a little rock looks
Not
like.
so much now.
And get it. Well, now you have touche.
And when you get an 8
Touche
ball,
titties. And then and then you can just measure out like a couple of.
me and Adam are like amazed that you never. You always have to think you have to
Never.
say something.
Never.
Every time you address her, you have to say something about her
I'd like to
titties.
He really
I'd like to
does.
undress her.
See what I'm saying?
More than undressing.
Yeah, you're one of the
No, so
best guests ever.
Finish your goddamn story, Brian.
Okay.
so
Anyway,
wait.
yeah, we'd break it out. I had little baggies. I had a little setup in
And
my
then you do
apartment.
an 8 ball in one. Just you do it by yourself. And
No,
once,
then I would just take some blow.
no.
my
For the
sugar-
people, when you sell it to them, would they do an 8 ball by themselves?
Once they bought it, I had no whatever they did. They did.
That's
no,
the
but
thing about-
traditionally, you do an 8 ball by
No,
yourself.
it's 3.5 grams of cocaine. That's a lot of cocaine.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
You could OD
That's
on
like
it.
a Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, that's like 2 or 3 people like hanging out for the weekend. I mean,
okay.
Plus, you get an ounce of
For
cocaine.
a couple of hours. I don't know.
you know how to party.
This stuff sells itself, is what he's trying
Those
to say.
titties ain't
Like,
Like,
retarded.
it's not, those titties ain't slow.
I'd love to do blow off your asshole.
Oh, take a number.
Off the asshole.
Straight on the top. Yeah, because it's all warm. You got to work hard because it's all warm. It gets a little.
And it's like rigid and
Yeah.
stuff, so you got to
Oh,
get in the
boy.
creases.
Yep. Blow it up there a little
You
bit.
guys sound like you got your afternoon plan.
Yeah,
Right.
get a little lick, make a little
This
freeze
foreplay?
on. Let me get a rim job freeze.
Because if you do it off someone's skin, if you do it off someone's skin, it gets a little moist. It gets stuck
yeah,
there.
it's got you got to
Yeah.
work harder to get it up the old shoot. Off the
I didn't know all this. You used to sell cocaine.
Sell cocaine. Yeah, absolutely.
Does your wife know this?
Yeah, she knows. And then I
How about the people in your building?
no, but I mean I would tell anybody. I don't give a shit. I mean we're talking 5 years ago or something. So whatever.
It's good supplemental income.
It was
Oh,
great. I mean, good.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'd make like $1,000 on a Friday night.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
good. Wait, what would an ounce go for back in the 90s?
$800, maybe $650,
Really?
maybe $650.
And they never fuck with you up
No,
there?
it was just money. And
When you were in Washington Heights, they never fuck with
never.
you.
No, it was just money, and they all knew I was up there to do that. They wouldn't
Yeah.
I know everybody knows everybody up there. This is back when it was like an open air drug market. Plus, back then I looked like I was about 11 years old, so I would just go up there and I just grab the thing, put it in my bag, and
Like Doogie Howser.
Like Doogie Howser, yeah. I spent Thanksgiving one year at one of my guys' apartments. I brought a bottle of vodka, and it was delicious. Everyone was
So
eating.
they knew you like that. You,
Well, once I
you
got
had
in a
regular
relationship
dealer.
with these guys, once I did
They
it,
brought you here for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
What'd they have?
pernil, which is roast pork. Your wife would know. All right, Kevin, pernil for
Wait, are you
Thanksgiving.
talking? Is this up in the Bronx or this?
No, this is Washington. This is Washington Heights. This
Or
is like
up in
one
Washington
of the
Heights.
guys I would buy.
Oh,
for.
so you had Thanksgiving at one of the dealers' houses?
Yes, in the
oh,
projects.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's great.
Hey,
I brought my
'Cause
girlfriend
I get you.
You did coke right out of the turkey's ass?
off the drumstick. Put the drumstick in a big pile of
Even
blow.
grandma's doing blow.
Yeah, exactly. The stuffing is made of blow.
I thought you were talking about
Sprinkling on the pie.
someone
Yeah,
you
right.
sold to, but
Oh, no,
that
no,
makes
no.
it even weirder if it
Yeah.
was one of the guys in
Yeah.
Washington.
Yeah. We had small talk. They're like, "What do you have for Thanksgiving?" I'm like, "I don't know any plans." And he's like, "Why don't you come up with bring your girlfriend?"
Because they
so
love
you were
Thanksgiving.
really-
Yeah.
Wait, did you bring a date?
I brought my then living girlfriend.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we went. I'm like, "This is
To the
Kim.
dealer's house.
This is Antonio. This is that guy that always has the gun. This is the guy by the triple beam." You know? So yeah, man.
What did Kim do for a living?
She was a stripper.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Well, you guys really had it working.
You know where she
Okay.
worked? She worked at Billy's Topless. Remember
Oh,
that
I
place?
remember 6th Avenue.
674th Street. That's
Yeah.
right. You're too young to remember.
Yeah.
You were
I
just a
also
baby.
didn't live here.
You were just all tits and a pacifier.
Ah, you went
She's not even young.
40. That's not. Well, you
What
know.
year was that?
Oh, God, 95.
I was in high school.
Yeah, you sure were. You got bad grades, didn't you? Too smart for the teachers, weren't you?
Oh God! Can we move on to something?
Yeah, sure. When did you lose your virginity?
That's creepy.
All right, we can wrap it up. Were you
right.
young now? But you grew up in Wisconsin or something?
Yeah, I did grow up in Wisconsin.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
No,
I
I'm
knew-
lying.
I don't know how I knew that.
people always brag about that.
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Be like, grew up in the Midwest, super fun.
I call it Green Bay Packers. You got anything on that?
Yeah, what do you got?
The
I
pack.
like to-
He liked to pack me.
Well, some
There we
fudge
go.
in there anyway, but you better clean it out, though, first. I got a big old dick for that shit pipe.
No, you don't. Let's just be real about
Hey,
that.
you could show it to Aaliyah.
Let's not do that.
She won't.
I
she
mean, you
doesn't
don't
wanna
have
see
to do anything with it.
I don't even want to have
Aaliyah
to
does
do
not
that.
want-
What's
I-
the biggest dick you've ever seen? Not fuck, just
Don't
seen.
matter. Just don't bite
Oh,
it.
just seen?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, like in an art museum.
Well, we've all seen some.
Yeah.
Have we?
like
Have
that.
we?
Sure.
I don't
No,
know.
in real, and no, in person, in the
Oh,
flesh.
not in
Well, I
person.
mean, if I'm gonna see it in person, I'm gonna do something with it.
Yeah.
No, like at a porn shoot. Don't you guys just hang out with your dicks out?
No, but she's gonna fucking the guy or something. With there's gonna
No,
be.
maybe he was in a different
Something.
He's just
scene.
passing
Maybe
through
he was
to have
at
a-
the green room.
Yeah, he said craft services.
Like 12 inches. I would say probably
12 inches.
12 inches
Holy
long.
shit.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest one you ever fucked too?
Longest, yeah.
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
No.
No. Mine's 12 inches if I fold
Like, you
it
have
in.
to get it at the right angles and then it's fine.
Fold-
But it's also hard to keep a dick like that
Hard.
really hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a
'Cause
lot
there's
of
so
blood.
much blood in
So
these.
So much blood.
Yeah. It is actually really difficult
The
to
black guys seem like they have no problem.
Yeah.
get. Sometimes.
Give me some Newport, some corn chips. I can just. Mine's 12 inches if I fold it in half. That's right, folks. I have a 24-inch penis.
24.
He's such a hack, though. You
It
always have to
is.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
You do.
It's like when you go to Popeye's Chicken, you're like, oh, it's so bad, but so
Yeah.
good at the same time.
Yeah, you get the orange soda.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous, but it's good.
Yeah, yeah. When's the last time you got laid?
I'm not talking
Yeah,
to you
you
about
know,
the last time.
Oh,
I've
She's
had
a
sex.
professional lady.
Not willing.
Jesus
All right, do your plugs then, and I'll do
Christ.
my plug.
Oh my God. You can follow me on Twitter, the Alia Janine, Instagram, Alia.Janine, all my shows, AliaJanine.com.
Cool.
What do you got? You got that blind guy show?
November 12th, Laugh for Sight. Robert
November
Klein.
12th. Why don't you say 11, 12?
11, 12.
It's easy because November 12th, it's not easy
Okay,
to remember.
11, you're
Is
the-
it a Friday or Saturday?
Well, that's the thing. It's a Monday.
Monday.
Ugh.
It's a Monday.
And it's
Robert
also-
Klein. First of all, you might want to bring a couple of 8-balls to that show.
Yeah.
Go back in business because
Yeah. Swing by Washington Heights before that
you'll
one.
probably run into him up in Washington. Robert Klein, what are you doing up
This old
here?
Jewish
on
guy
the, on the
in the
A
corner
train.
talking
He's carving the turkey.
White meat, dark meat, white meat, dark meat, white meat, dark meat.
You get one of those electric carving knives they used to make, running around all fucking.
Doing coke off the end of the tip of the knife. Yeah,
Good
okay.
stuff.
Just go to Gotham Comedy Club for 11, 12. It's called Laugh for Sight. I'm
It's like
hosting.
9/11. It's easy to remember.
It's like
9/11,
9/11,
11, 12.
As I call it, Israel's Folly. And at Brian P. McCarthy on Twitter, Brian McCarthy Comedy, Brian McCarthy Interview Show, Compound Media, and of course, tomorrow, Brian, what do we do? Brian McCarthy Interview Show tomorrow. No,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah.
10:30. 10:30, that's right.
Ish.
10:30. No, 10:30 is solid. It's good.
Yeah.
I'll get my workout in. I'm benching about 150.
She's not listening.
No.
Yeah, I like to bench about 36 double Ds.
That's not even correct.
The 44 double
That's
Ts.
also not even.
74,
No.
60.
No, she's small. She's like a 28 or
Gs.
something.
No,
You're-
you are all off.
55 XYZ.
I treat women like ladies.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
No, I don't even know what to say anymore. You can't even talk like this to her. She could sue you.
No, go right ahead.
Well, it's Me Too stuff.
He can't even find me half
Yeah.
the time anyway,
Well,
so I'm not
listen,
worried about
I've already made
him.
the period
All right,
joke.
anyway,
But
so
me too, Brian.
Okay,
Me
fine.
too.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
11,
I love
12 at Gotham.
Gotham Comedy Club.
Is it upstairs or the small room?
No, big room. Yeah,
Okay,
big.
Wow. They gave him the big room.
Surprisingly, tickets are still available.
Shocking.
Tickets are still available.
I believe so.
Wow.
You guys are gonna lose money.
No, it's fine.
Some
They take money from the
they're
blind.
gonna make people more.
The blind has to pay in.
All we have to do is we just get to buy one 3-legged seeing eye dog.
You guys could there because Robert Klein ain't doing it for cheap because he needs cocaine.
Yeah.
So you could easily lose money on this fucking thing.
No, I'm not investing any money. I'm just
No,
happy.
not you, but the fucking thing.
I think everyone does it on the arm. I don't think anyone's knows.
No, Robert Klein does definitely not do it for free. Guaranteed. I'll bet you any amount of money.
Yeah, they usually
you
have to
gotta
pay the
him.
talent. They got to.
Yeah, like
they
Robert
take a
Klein,
fee.
if he was blind or if his kids were blind or anything like that, he would do it. But even then, he would want something. He's not just going to do it for free.
We all want something, right now.
Can't even say my name anymore.
Alina,
all right.
Elena.
Right,
You're not
Ryan.
drunk.
No, I'm not
You can
drunk.
remember her
No,
name was Aaliyah.
By the way, before we go, so I'm on the train, right? and there's this girl gets a woman, homeless woman. I see her every time. I'm just kidding, folks. It's all right.
No, he's not.
She breastfed a Pomeranian.
Right?
Oh my
I
god.
thought she said
He's dumb, but he's not an idiot.
She's so crazy.
right. Oh,
My
boy.
wife's so crazy. Anyway, Kevin Brennan 666. I got some gigs. I got some pending stuff. I'm supposed to announce it, but I can't. I'm not. The website's broke.
Uh-oh.
Really?
No, I'm doing this. I'm not going to talk about it till it's done. But this guy, whatever. I go, can I announce the show? He goes, yeah, we got it. The website's under construction. I'm like, just fucking fix it, man.
By the way, who has a website anymore? It's got to be like Instagram or whatever the hell.
No, the website to sell the tickets, but it's like, it's just like,
Is it a
I hate when
club or
people
a-
go like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to, because then people are like, what is it? No, the point is, it's like, if it's a website, fix it. Am I right, Aaliyah?
Yeah, it's not fucking rocket science.
Yeah, do some pun about rocket science, about how you want to fuck her titties.
Blast off, something about blasting.
I'd like to give you a challenger all over your back.
There we go.
That's not the way I thought you were going to go with that.
He'd like to explode.
Yeah, you could have gone explode. You
See?
could have gone blast off.
No, he did. The challenger exploded all over.
Oh,
You're too little to remember.
Okay,
Yeah, you're right. You weren't even born yet.
He's a young boy.
They had a show. What was that guy's name? He's friends with he used to work here. Fuck, what's his name? Anyway, when the Challenger blew up,
Yeah.
they called him. Letterman called him. They go, "Are you available tonight?" 'Cause everybody else canceled. But he's friends with Norm Macdonald. What the fuck's his name?
He's friends with Norm Macdonald?
No, he was a comic, but somebody was tweeted Norm. They said, "When you have Kevin on, you had this guy on."
Oh.
And it was a recent tweet. Anyway, I can't think of the guy's name. Fred Stoller.
I love Fred Stoller.
And Fred Stoller's great, but he was like he was kind of like a depressed kind of a comic, and he would like one-liners, but really funny, you know. So they called him, and they go,
they called Fred Stoller.
Yeah, they called Fred Stoller. They go, "Can you do the?" They still had to do a show, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
When the Challenger blew up, because it wasn't like 9/11. It didn't happen here, you know.
Yeah, right.
So Fred Stoller was didn't go great. The crowd's all sobbing.
That's the guy you want, though.
No, I know he would be. Maybe
in a
that's why they
tragedy.
thought it,
Yeah,
because
they're
he's
like,
not an upbeat guy. He's not
no.
like this. He doesn't need he's just funny guy, you know.
Yeah.
Even in a bad mood. Anyway, good story, Kevin. Anyway, at least I didn't tell it twice.
I was just to say, tell twice. Shit. All right.
Hey, did I tell you the Fred Stoller story? How about the Fred Savage story? Did I tell you any Fred stories? All right, you guys. How about the Fred Durst? Is he still around? I was thinking about them today. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
around.
yeah,
he was
yeah.
just
Jumped by
in
the Insane
news.
Clown
yeah,
Posse.
one of the
Yeah,
insane clown posse
We
guys.
tried to like drop kick him, and it didn't.
Why?
work.
Was they doing a show together?
I think-
Yeah, it was like some '90s reboot.
I think
thing.
it's like a PR stunt for people that
because
to,
they're known for being crazy to clown.
Well,
posses,
and it's
right?
like nobody gives a shit
The
about
insane
either of
clown
them.
posse,
But
yeah.
then if an
Yeah, they get in
insane
the
clown,
news. They get in the
a
news.
juggalo,
Yeah, 'cause you don't
attacks
even-
Fred
Yeah.
Durst.
Yeah, you don't even know they're having a show until this happens.
Right, exactly.
It
worked.
Everyone's like,
We're
wait,
talking
they're still,
about it.
Still
Right.
performing? Okay.
They really,
All right.
moved, they really moved the needle, folks.
Yeah. Anyway, God bless. This is
you.
a Patreon show. Thanks to the Patreons, and it's still climbing. So
Yeah.
we're doing pretty
Donate.
good. Donate. And 11/12 to help the blind people.
That's right. Thank you. Come on out. We'll see you there.